In this video, I will provide an overview of qualitative methods. As we have studied previously, qualitative researches are inspired by mainly interpretivism paradigm that we have studied before. So it relies on details of data, in-depth information, and it considers the subjective reality as truth. So if the participants says A is considered the truth. If they say B is considered as the truth. That is the general idea. Qualitative methods rely on texts, image data, rather than number. So if you take a look at many journal articles and then you just do some scanning, you can directly identify this article is about qualitative study or quantitative study based on this general impression. I'll give you some examples. If we want to see whether a journal article is reporting quantitative or qualitative method, we can focus our attention to the findings and discussion section. So for example, here in the screen, this is one of my journal articles. We pay attention to the findings and discussion and see what kinds of data that the writer, the author, is writing. So if we take a look at that, then we see here it relies on participants' excerpts, but what the participants say about a phenomenon. We take a look at the next pages, we see more excerpts. This is one of the characteristics of qualitative methods. Even though we haven't specifically learned about quantitative, we can take a look at an example of quantitative study reported in a journal article. As we can see here, the title is on the relationship between A and B. Here, relationship between foreign language anxiety and oral performance. So, study investigating relationships between variable A and B, as you can learn later further, it's a characteristic of a quantitative. And then we can take a look at the findings and discussion sections at the end, towards the end. And then we can see that this article reports quantitative study, and then the evidence is that it uses statistical formula, numbers, as we can see here, frequency, percentage, minimum, maximum, mean, standard deviation. If the data look like this, the research is conducted using quantitative method. The key point is, if we take a look at a journal article and then we see the finding and discussion section, if the data are in the forms of words, images, then the research is conducted in qualitative methods. And then if we take a look at the journal article and then you find that the findings and discussion section, you find the data in the form of formula, numbers, statistical analysis, then it is safe to say that the research is conducted using quantitative method.